What's up everybody, Spoddse here. Today we're going to be playing a little more Spire 2, and hopefully we can get a win on Ascension 8 as a silent. Last time we had a pretty solid run on Ascension 7, but now we have tough enemies, where all enemies are harder to kill. And hopefully we'll be able to get through this without a problem as well. So let's just get right into it. See what Niao has in store for us today. Random rare card is nice. Sound has a lot of good rare cards, but there's a few bad ones to get here. For example, Accelerant would be pretty much a curse right now. Leafy Poultice, where I transform a strike and defend, might be nice. And then Lead Paperweight could also be good. I think the transform is probably the best option. And then with that, I should be strong enough to path to an elite. This right path is tempting, though I might die early if I take it. Let's take the transform first. We got a prepared and a master planner. Not the best. Let's go ahead and check out this shop, see if there's any cards that'll help us. Also, I just realized I might have accidentally committed too hard to that elite right now. Yeah, we're going towards these elites, so looks like I'll take a path something like this. If I live here, I'll be super strong by the end of Act 1, and if not, I'll just have to play again. This guy has a lot more health than I remember. Let's pop the Master Planner. And then we should be pretty strong now. Hopefully we're able to kill him shortly. Let's see. Can we kill him in 2 turns? I think so. We should just draw 4 strikes, and then we get the kill. 2 more strikes. Nice. A precise cut here is very good. But I'm not sure if a slice would have been better. Let's see. What do we get here? A dash is good. A dagger throw is very nice, especially with Master Planner. Though a gigantification potion might also be good. I'll take the dagger throw. We need damage for these upcoming elites. And maybe even a vulnerable potion, in case we get statue. I'd like to upgrade a random card here. Master Planner upgrade is awesome. Let's continue deciphering. And then... Oh, that's max HP, I realize. Okay, let's leave here. I'm taking a little too much damage. 51 max HP is a little scary. But getting that Master Planner off is very, very nice. And we do also have a good amount of discard, which works very well with Master Planner. Let's go ahead and kill you. Before killing you, neutralizing you, and popping a survivor. Let's pop this slime. I messed up my order there. We take 6 damage for that mistake, but that's okay. Having all these cards being sly is pretty nice. And then we get a Untouchable, which is interesting to take. We do have a good amount of discard, having a Prepared, Dagger Throw, and a Survivor. So it's a pretty good chance I can draw some discard when I draw this Untouchable. That or Poison Stab is also pretty solid, but we have decent damage. And with this a Vulnerable Potion, I'm not too worried about our damage for this upcoming elite, so I'll take this Untouchable. Go to the rest site, and Smith. We do need more damage. Smithing a Precise Cut could be good, or just smithing a Prepared to cycle our deck faster is probably best. That gives us a little bit of everything. And we do get the statue, as I sort of predicted. I'm just going to go ahead and pop Vulnerable, and then pop the Master Planner as well. So I should be able to just neutralize Dagger Throw, and then hit him with an Upgraded Strike. We are able to get 2 of the defense off, which means those will now be sly. So we have a decent defense now. For example, this defend is already sly. We can use that. As well as popping a dagger throw. I'm not sure if I want to defend or not. I think I can kill him next turn, maybe. No, I definitely can't kill him next turn. So I probably want to defend a little more. Oh, I actually might have been able to kill him next turn. Let's go ahead and do something like this. And then we are able to full block here. Okay, so the block was the right play, because we kill him this turn. Hopefully. Or not. That's okay. The block still saved us a little more damage. And we do get the kill off without taking too much damage. A pinpoint is nice. We are playing a lot of skills. Let's go ahead and upgrade that, actually. I'm feeling pretty confident in our ability to kill another elite. Verdonis is a little bit scary, though, I will say. Let's try to neutralize you, as well as popping the Survivor. Here. And pinpoint does 22. Let's go ahead and just pop the pinpoint and the price cut. Verdonis has pretty low HP, which is the only good thing about him, really. Let's pop the double Master Planner and the double block. I don't think we'll die here, but we will get very low. Pop the prepared and double play these, which should allow us to play a defend, a dagger throw, and a strike. I played the defend there just so I could full block and then also get it to be sly. Hopefully we can kill him shortly, because he's doing quite a bit of damage this turn. Let's pop this. And then... I do have lethal here, actually. Because that's 6 plus 9 is 15, plus this is 18. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, but unfortunately, if we play the Survivor, he lives. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh no, he still dies. Thank you, Precise Cut. Oh, and I forget we have Unseizing Top anyways, which actually works super well because I should be able to get not quite an infinite, but a pretty good amount of a pretty long turn just by playing low-cost discard. Unseizing Top is great, and then so is the Anchor. I do think I'm going to rest here at this next campsite, though. But we do get Orichalco, so we have a solid block solution. How much is resting here going to do? 15? That's worth it. I want to get more max HP, though. Let's kill this elite. We get the Frog Parasite, who is not terrible on Silent, because we have so much discard. Just gonna go ahead and strike him twice here. An Explosive Ampoule does also solve most of his second part. This is quite unfortunate. I'll pop the Colorless Potion here. A Fisticuffs could be good here. I need some block. And then I think we just pop the Sly, and then attack here. Let's go ahead and hit him with this, and this. And then also, I'm thinking I might play the Prepared. Beautiful. Okay. I was thinking of actually just playing that Defend and that Survivor there to get them with Sly, but instead I do think we just kill him here and then kill his offspring here. Pop the Explosive Ampoule for sure. I'll just go ahead and kill this guy on the left, and then the guys on the right should be easy enough. Let's go ahead and kill this guy in the middle, perhaps. And then just neutralize one of these guys. I'm realizing I could have played that Defend to make it Sly, but that's okay. Acrobatics should be enough. Though I'm actually taking quite a bit of damage here. 7 damage. Hurts like hell when you only have 51 hit points. But we should be able to pinpoint and then win. A Swift Potion is awesome, and an Amethyst Aubergine is also okay. That's going to be a lot of gold. Piercing Whale is always good. Let's go ahead and... Do I have any powers? Popping this on the Master Plan is probably for the best. I don't know if I want to fight another Elite, though. I think I will. I would like to see a rare card reward, and we fight the statue again. We have a pretty good fight against the statue, actually. So this shouldn't be all that bad. Hopefully we can draw some zero-cost things. Beautiful. We don't get our prepared, unfortunately, which is what I was hoping for. Instead, we just have to... Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm really only looking for that prepared. Strike, strike, precise cut, maybe? I think that's best. No, I should play this precise cut first. He's going to deal damage shortly, which is pretty scary. Pop the prepared. Let's pop this acrobatics as well. And then just dagger throw here. We draw into our pinpoint, which is super lucky, and then strike. And now we have a good amount of slide cards with Master Planner. So this should be fine. I'll pop this Piercing Whale, just to get it out of the way, and then strike him. And then hopefully we can kill him shortly. Let's pop this prepared. Get rid of both of these. And then discard a defend. And... do we have full block? Probably discard a strike here. Let's pop the defend, the neutralize, the strike here, the precise cut, and then finally the pinpoint for 37 damage. That was a pretty easy fight. And we get a strike dummy, which is nice, as that upgrades all of these strikes. I'm not all that interested in any of these. Shadow Step could be good, though, discarding my hand. I think I like that. We're definitely going to have to heal at that rest site. We're a little too low to challenge the boss. I'm not sure if I want to play that prepared right now. I could draw into pinpoint. That, or I could play this Survivor. So the Survivor getting slide, and then play the Precise Cut. Master Planner is really just such an interesting card. We can actually probably kill here. Cool. Tactician is amazing here with how much discard we have. And I should rest. I'm really tempted to just upgrade there, upgrade the Tactician, but I think I'll die. I have a crazy good block plan though, so maybe this wasn't necessary. I'm gonna go ahead and just play the Defend, the Strike, and then I'll pop Shadow Step as well. I don't know what gave me draw, actually. Oh, right, Unseasoned Top. Oh, Shadow Step's very good with Unseasoned Top then, huh? Oh, it's a shame we don't get the Master Planner off, though. Frail is a little scary. Hopefully we can draw back into that Piercing Rail, but I don't think there's not much of a good chance that I do. Let's just make you weak. I could just weaken the guy in the middle as well. Any of this stuff slide? No. pop this prepared. Neither of these are sly as well. It's a shame. But I can kill this guy on the left. And then just pop the survivor. Cool. We don't take 4 damage. And then we should be able to kill this left guy pretty easily. Let's go ahead and weaken you again before popping the dagger throw on you. Popping this piercing whale just to lower your strength, and then hitting you. Get rid of the ascended thing is nice. Or Calcum honestly counters the kin priest as well because we do so much damage like that. I think I'm fine to just precise cut and then pop shadow step. Though I do draw into tactician, which is unfortunate. Any of this stuff, none of this stuff is sly. Let's go ahead and pop the survivor. And then just kill you here. Alright, last fight is this guy. Let's pop the acrobatics on the tactician, and then shadow step here. Cool. And then he should be an easy fight. We have so much of everything, really. I just realized I played strike instead of the strike plus. We don't actually have damage, though, is what I'm noticing. Let's just go ahead and pinpoint, precise cut, and shadow step. And then hopefully we have some semblance of damage next turn. Otherwise, it's going to be a very unfortunate fight. Let's neutralize you before dagger throwing, and popping it on the defend there. Let's pop this, and then this. Nice, and we got a pretty good rotation off there. So we didn't need to rest. We are able to just get away with killing him like this. Alright. Oh, a burst is amazing, but so is a murder. We have so much to draw, so murder is actually a damage solution. I think our deck cycles fast enough to where we don't need that burst. So I'll take the murder, and then probably upgrade that as soon as possible. We get Hive, and then we get this Kaiser Crab, or Kaiser Crab, and then I think this is Darv. Regardless, we want a path into a merchant, and then a path like this looks appealing. Oh yeah, this is a very appealing path. I could also pivot here and just fight an extra elite. But I think this way is definitely better if I want to fight an elite. Okay, what do you have for me? Pandora's Box. Transform all strikes and defends. Interesting. That or Wraith Form. Wraith Form's also interesting. But I think I like the Pandora's Box a little more. Transforming 4 strikes, 4 defends into... We get an Adrenaline and a Prepared, which is already incredible. The Accelerant we want to remove. The rest of this stuff is good, though. We got a Flick Flack, Piercing Whale, Follow Through for weak. The only thing we are missing is a little bit of block, but with Untouchable and 2 Piercing Whales, we should be okay. As well as Survivor and Neutralize. We should be fine. Let's remove that Accelerant first thing, though. As it is pretty much just Curse. Let's pop the Adrenaline, and then a Follow Through. Pop this. We can use a Leading Strike, Shiv you. Pop a Shadow Step. And a piercing whale. Okay, that's fine. We have double damage next turn anyways. Though that's not too useful against these guys. I'll kill this guy on the left here. I think. For weakening you, which should be fine. Or Calcum will block most of that. Pinpoint you, I guess. Murder does a good amount of damage, but we can do Flick Flack here. Pop that. Pop this. Pop this. Pop this. And get a follow-through to kill. Good fight. We get a dex pop, which I think I'll skip. None of these are that interesting. Punch Dagger's interesting, actually. Attack with Momentum 5. If we had any... Oh my god. That on the Skewer could be crazy. The Finesse is also nice. Planisphere is also interesting. I do definitely want a removal. A removal on an oddly smooth stone is interesting, but I don't have actual defense that I'm playing. So that dexterity is going to go to waste. I think I'm better off taking a Finesse if I do that. Though Finesse with oddly smooth stone is also pretty viable. I'm not sure if that's more viable than just removing that accelerant now. I'm pathing into a shop later, I think. I could, to remove this, remove the accelerant. This skewer is also not too useful, I will say. And I'm a little bit block deficient, so I think the Finesse and the oddly smooth stone is definitely the play. Let's test out our new block against these guys. Definitely want to neutralize you before popping a... Probably just a leading strike Flick Flack Piercing Whale here. What I like about Flick Flack is it's very easy to use even if you don't end up using the Sly feature on it. 7 damage to all enemies is already a very good card. If I do something like this, then I'm able to actually get away with drawing an extra card, Skewer, which actually pays off. Cool. We should be able to just kill this guy next turn. Here we go. None of those interest me. These guys are pretty easy for my deck. Once again, I think I'm snowballing pretty hard. This already feels sort of like an Act 3 deck, only without the upgrades. Just because of how much I'm able to get away with playing all my cards. Let's pop a Shadow Step here. These Toxics are going to be annoying. Fortunately, we have a ton of discard. Holy shit, the Pinpoint does so much damage here. Nice. Perfectly block here, and then we should be able to just kill these guys next turn. I'm actually just going to neutralize you, prepare this, and then pop some stuff, and then precise cut you. And Acrobatics, again, is interesting. I think we're very, very upgrade hungry, though. So I'm not sure if I want to take... I mean, another Acrobatics is never bad. With how much Sly we have in our deck. Sure. Let's bloat our deck with bad unupgraded cards. Well, Acrobatics is a good unupgraded card. Ooh. Resist is nice. I can remove I can hopefully remove that normality later. Up here. I just need to hope that I do not get screwed over by this. I will get rid of the Skewer. I'm never playing that. Is there anything else I want to remove other than Skewer? I don't think so. That's a really interesting trade. Let's go ahead and upgrade the... I want to say either the Tactician or the Acrobatics. Probably an Acrobatics. Draw 4 feels so good. I am now tempted, though, to dodge this Elite, just because of that normality. It's very scary. I do have a weak potion, though. And as long as we don't draw it as one of our first cards, we should be fine. There we go. Perfect. We can discard that. As long as we play a draw discard when we find it, like Prepared, Dagger Throw, Acrobatics. Honestly, most of the draw we have also discards. The only bad things that would be drawing into it would be Finesse and Adrenaline. So we have a pretty good deck for dealing with normality, honestly. It's not too bad of a curse. Let's pop this Follow-Through. And also this Prepared. I don't think I'll need this Piercing Wail, but I'll keep it around just in case. I'll get rid of the Leading Strike. Just hit him with a Pinpoint. Pop that. Pop this Untouchable. We do have Master Planner. Let's go ahead and Finesse. Dagger Throw here. Get rid of the Piercing Wail. Neutralize and Precise Cut, I think. I don't think I could play the Shadow Step. But we draw past our Acrobatics, which is a little scary. We have Adrenaline here, which we are able to pop Survivor onto Tactician. Pop the Pinpoint. Leading Strike. Flick Flack and Murder. And we only take 3 damage this whole combat. Pop this Acrobatics to get rid of the normality. It always works 100% of the time. And then let's go ahead and pop... Oh, this is actually kind of scary. What are we drawing into? Some Prepared, Acrobatics. Nice. I'm feeling good about Shadow Stepping here. Because we can Piercing Wail. Finesse. And take 0 damage. How long has this run been going? 27 minutes? Not too bad. Let's go ahead and pop the Finesse. Prepared. Get rid of this normality. It's so good. Silent really just deletes normality. A Cunning Potion is interesting. That's a free 18 damage. Might be better than some weak. Happy Flower is amazing. And then an upgraded Dagger Throw is tempting. An upgraded Dagger Throw is tempting. I don't think we have the energy generation to take it, though. We already have decent damage, as long as we upgrade some stuff, like Murder. So I don't think we want more card bloat. Akabeko is awesome. That's a free 8 Vigor, so at best that's like a downgraded Backstab, which is my favorite card in the game. And then at most, if we can draw into what I want to draw here, which I don't think we will, but if we do draw it, it would be pretty insane here. Get rid of this normality, please. I really, really, really just want to draw into either Flick Flack or Follow Through. Either one of those. Adrenaline. Prepared. And we get the Follow Through off. Beautiful. I forget that these guys take no damage. I'm a moron. That's okay. That is kind of embarrassing. But we do manage to play the Survivor into Flick Flack, which means Survivor is also Sly now, and then we get to hit him with a Precise Cut. Normality is sort of a non-issue for Silent, but I do just want to get rid of it so I have more draw. And because it's scary to imagine myself getting bricked there. Let's pop the follow through, and then just Shadow Step. I don't think I want to pop the acrobatics here. We're doing a very good job at not taking damage, but the thing to remember with this run is we do only have 51 max HP. So no matter what, we're always sort of on the brink of death. Stuff can kill me at literally any time. Distilled Chaos, no thank you. Noxious Fumes, no thank you. Alright, let's go ahead. Upgrade the Murder, I think. That or upgrading Tactician has the same effect. Only it's a little bit more useful, honestly. We're discarding this thing so much. And Slay the Spire 2 just crashed. Huh. We're back. Whoa! What the fuck? Okay, we're fighting the Elite now. We upgraded the Tactician, and we're now fighting the Decimillipede. It sort of just threw me right into this boss fight. That was a little scary. Pop this Flick Flack. Acrobecco on Flick Flack is amazing. Let's go ahead and pop. The Finesse is scary to play. We don't want to play Finesse. Quite yet. Just in case it, hits the Normality. Oh, nice. And if I played Finesse there, that would have actually hit the Normality. So we got very lucky. We're not playing this Murder. So let's get rid of that. Pop the Finesse now. Now that that's safe. We're taking 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 6 is 20 damage. If we just play this Dagger Throw on any one of them and pop this Untouchable, we should be okay. And then now, I think I will actually recycle the Ascender's Bane. Go ahead and pop Shadow Step now. Just because we do have this Unseizing Top, which has been doing crazy work for us with this Shadow Step. And now we pop another Follow Through, an Acrobatics, into Pinpoint, and we just chunk this guy in the middle for quite a bit of damage. Takes 0 damage here. This Decimillipede is getting cooked. I'm worried about the Kaiser Crab. He has a lot of damage that we can't quite block. As long as we block his earlier turns, we'll be okay. But for now, let's focus on killing this guy. Pop the Finesse. We're a little safe. We're safe for now. Okay, now if we draw any more, we need to make sure to also have discard. Let's go ahead and hit this guy here. Get rid of this Leading Strike. I'll hold on to this Piercing Wail. Pop it prepared. Get rid of the Piercing Wail now, I think. No, get rid of the Precise Cut, as well as this Neutralize. Now we can pop the Follow Through into Pinpoint and end the fight there. Beautiful. Get a ton of gold. Poison Potion is interesting. Meal Tick is nice. We're just going to heal up. And then none of these are good. We have no shivs. Something I'm noticing about Silent in Slay the Spire 2 compared to Slay the Spire 1, I'm getting so many wins without a single shiv or a single poison. I was doing the same thing in Slay the Spire 1, but really the only damage solution you had ended up being things like Skewer. But here, there's so many options other than shivs and poison that it really works well. Here we fight sentries, or chompers as they're called here. We can pop a Finesse, that's safe. And the Acrobatics is safe. And now we don't have to worry about the Normality. He's only dealing 16 damage. I think I'm okay to get rid of this Piercing Wail here. And just hit him with this, well, let's see. I want to prepare. Get rid of the Dagger Throw, maybe. Pop this Follow Through first, and then Pinpoint. Into Acrobatics. We still don't draw into Normality, which is interesting. I think we're okay to pop Shadow Step. We're probably going to draw into the Normality, let's be honest. But before we draw it, we should be good. Here we go. Okay. We have a good turn before we get him out. Let's go ahead and pop the Acrobatics here. pop this Tactician, hit him with a follow through. Prepared, get rid of this and this. And kill him with pinpoint. Beautiful. None of that interests me. Let's go ahead and get rid of that normality at last. Ebola is honestly worthless. That does so little damage compared to what we do. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove the normality. And then go ahead and pop a Smith on to... Honestly, I don't think I will upgrade the Murder. I think I want to upgrade something like Acrobatics for more draw. Or a Prepared for more discard. Nah, more draw. We need more draw. Alright, Crab time. This guy should be pretty easy for my deck. Let's pop a Finesse. Pop the Prepared onto Tactician. This is a little scary. We could... I don't think we are able to play Master Planner yet. Solely on account of the fact that the... Oh wait, we got rid of Normality. What am I talking about? I could play anything now. Oh, that's so nice. Being able to just play whatever I want. Let's go ahead and Acrobatics onto the Flick Flack. We already blocked for enough. Into a Neutralize. Let's pop a Shadow Step. I'm not too worried about that. Ascender's Vein Recycling. Prepared is just going to discard whatever. Neutralize. Precise Cut. Finesse. Acrobatics draws into... It could draw into Pinpoint and Tactician. Those are sort of my high rolls here. As well as a Flick Flack. Or, I guess an Untouchable. But just playing it alone. Oh, it's already Sly. Oh, nice. We get it into the Tactician. That's amazing. And we can Acrobatics this Flick Flack. Pop it Prepared. Onto a Dagger Throw. And we get the Pinpoint. Beautiful. Amazing turn one. $27 damage, and we brick our draw. Nice. Just incredible. Let's pop the Piercing Well. We're sort of okay. We take 2 damage. I don't like that. But 49 damage, I think that's still more than enough health to tank his Kaiser Rocket. Let's go ahead and neutralize you on the ramp, pop a Finesse, as well as a Prepared. Get rid of the Murder and the Leading Strike before... Ooh, I could actually just pop it on this and pray that I get some draw. Acrobatics is exactly what I wanted. Let's pop this on the Flick Flack, pop a Pinpoint, and then another Acrobatics. Get rid of this Piercing Whale, I think. We should be able to Pinpoint and then pop a Prepared onto Untouchable before popping a Survivor, which plays that, pop a Finesse, and neutralize you. Hit him with a Precise Cut, and we can't do anything to you on the red side. He's doing 38 damage. Not too worried about that. Let's pop our Prepared here, get rid of a Tactician and a Flick Flack. Or actually, hold on, does order matter here? I think it does. Flick Flack Tactician allows us to weaken you with follow through. Oh, that's awesome. Acrobatics here. I didn't even think that would be something to consider until right now. Let's do it on the Untouchable. Hold on. I'm taking so much damage here if I try to do it on Flick Flack. Pop it Prepared plus. We can pop it on the Acrobatics and the Flick Flack. And I think we might actually have gone infinite here. I'm not sure. I think we might have. Doesn't look like it. Almost infinite. I don't know why that's not playing. Okay. Murder also does a whole 170 damage without... Oh yeah, holy shit. Okay, we have permanent double damage actually though, with how fast we cycle through our deck on a Sly Shadow Step. We do actually just cycle through fast enough to permanently maintain double damage, which is awesome. 170 damage Murder. There we go. Another Speed Potion. Or actually, just a Speed Potion. This is called a Swift Potion. 5 Dexterity? No thank you. Choose a card. Discard your hand, add 1 shiv into your hand for every card discarded. No thank you. Holy moly. Corrosive Wave would be funny. Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. If I manage to play that, that's infinite damage. The only issue I have with that is we already have infinite damage with Murder. And I can't really get that off without removing another card. Unless we remove a Piercing Wail. We could remove a Piercing Wail. Corrosive Wave looks so good. I imagine the upgrade is 4. Oh my god, that's infinite poison. Everything's gonna die. That's a good AoE solution as well. I mean, we do sort of have enough AoE with just playing Flick Flack. But this is just better. And it's a skill. So it can get Sly. Okay. Because that plus an Acrobatics is already, what, 12 poison to everything? And we get Vaku. The run had to get nerfed somewhere. We're pretty upgrade hungry, so this path is actually looking really appealing. The double shop is nice for some removals as well. Let's see, Vaku, what are you going to do for us? 2 curses and 3 wishes into our deck. Ah, that is worthless. Start of each combat at 1 of 5. This does the least bad to us. That first turn is awful, because our first turn is very controlled with how we're playing. Choices Paradox is fine, I think. It's gonna brick us a little. Unless it's a really good card. Sure. I'm not happy about any of this. The wishes aren't too useful either, honestly. Because our deck is so good already. Just give me the Choices Paradox. I would have rather this skipped, I'll be honest. What do we take? Oh my god, none of these are good. Give me the Flick Flack, I guess, since we can discard it eventually. Sure. We can pop a Survivor. Or maybe just a Dagger Throw. Survivor onto the Murder for sure, first. And then use this to give everyone a leap. I'm really not happy about this. Pop the Acrobatics, I guess. Play it into Flick Flack, into Pinpoint. I say I'm not happy about this, we still kill this guy on the first turn. And end the turn with 24 block. But then we just get bricked here. Pop the Piercing Wail. Whatever. With the Leading Strike. Oh my god, that's genuinely so bad. Let's just play everything here. Pop the Finesse, pop the Prepared into Tactician, into Acrobatics, play that on Untouchable, into Pinpoint, into just Murder. Okay. Skip, skip. Open here, get rid of a bad card, or we could get a Vajra. That's not really our damage solution, though. So let's go ahead and just remove a... Honestly, that Corrosive Wave is looking less worth it every second. What were you gonna remove? I was gonna remove something. I think it was the Leading Strike. That or a Piercing Wail. We're drawing into 2 Piercing Wails, quite a lot. Let's remove the Leading Strike. Ooh! Get a card that exhausts with Soul's Power. Oh my god. Holy shit. Unexhausting Adrenaline is insane. We gotta upgrade that as soon as possible. That's genuinely such an insane card. And then Decay's not too bad either. Decay's not too bad either because we're discarding it. Okay, what are we doing? Picking a card, and none of these are good again. I mean, I guess Speedster is a playable power. I mean, that's honestly not a bad power to play. Let's go ahead and use it. Let's try it out. He's actually getting chunked quite a bit. Let's pop the Corrosive Wave, actually. I'm curious if we can get that to be Sly. That'll be really fun. Or at the very least, really funny. He's going to get poisoned for so much if we play that. Pop the Adrenaline. The Adrenaline that doesn't go away. Genuinely such an insane card. Also, we're doing quite a bit of damage with Speedster, actually. It's not like we needed a damage solution, but it's nice to see. But, I mean, we murder him anyways here for 74 damage. We have a little bit too much damage in our deck, I think. That we really don't need. These guys are a super easy fight. I think these guys are possibly the easiest fight in the whole Act 3. Let's just take this Blur. That's fun. Pop the Finesse. Pop this free Adrenaline. Get them all with a follow-through. Get rid of the Blur and the Survivor here. Or actually the Murder. I'm never playing the Murder. Oh, actually, we have a Curse in our hand. Pop the Acrobatics. Tactician. Neutralize you on the left again. We could murder someone. Don't think we want to. Let's just pop a Shadow Step. Pop a Dagger Throw on you. Pinpoint. Kill. He comes back. And then just pop this Piercing Rail. Get it out of the way. Pop the Acrobatics. Onto the Decay. Adrenaline up. Survivor on the Untouchable. Pinpoint, kill you. Pop another Shadow Step, maybe. Or maybe pop Blur, Neutralize, and Shadow Step, then follow through. Pop a Prepared. That all gets discarded. Pop the Master Planner. And a Precise Cut. Shadow Step is getting played a ton. I think that is sort of the bread and butter of my DPS. I could straight up just murder this guy on the right if I wanted to. But I think I'll play this Corrosive Wave as well. Before doing a Dagger Throw on one of these guys. Onto Flick Flack. You're dead on the left, and this guy on the right is going to die soon. Let's just murder him. We do so much damage. I'm surprised we didn't actually draw anything good. Let's pop Shadow Step, actually, and pop the Acrobatics. Into another Shadow Step. And to Flip Flag. Pinpoint. Neutralize. Prepared. And turn. I'm finding that we're actually breaking our hand quite a bit. Which is interesting. We have way too much bloat in our deck now. 23 cards, yeah. I mean, I say that we don't take any damage for it, but with bad luck I will take damage from it. Well-laid Plans is useless. I'm playing all my cards. And re-rolling every 2 seconds. Let's just smith and upgrade our Adrenaline before upgrading... We need more draw. That or we just upgrade Murder. I think an upgraded Murder is good. I like how urgent I was earlier about upgrading that Adrenaline. But I really don't need the energy all that much. Let's play it. Let's take it anyways. Infinite energy now. Use this Whetstone or Gnarled Hammer. Gnarled Hammer on the Flick Flack could be interesting. Removing the Decay is always good. A Whetstone would upgrade... What exactly? Maybe a Dagger Throw and Neutralize? Precise Cut? A Flick Flack. None of those are really all that interesting to me. Is this 2 weak? Okay. That's interesting. But it's random. And I'm probably not going to get good luck, let's be honest. Master of Strategy could also be good. That is more draw in the long run, probably. But removing the curse is always good. If I had more gold, I'd love to pick up that Master of Strategy. It is a shame I'm broke. And then we could just path into the double elite. This should be easy enough. We have such a front-loaded turn 1. Serpent Form could be interesting. I have Tactician, so that's playable. I should have played the Serpent Form first, actually. But I mean, we have more than enough damage. Pop the Acrobatics. Onto the Dagger Throw. Pop the Prepared. And then let's just go ahead and pop this Piercing Wail. Why not? We get rid of the Sender's Bane, which is nice. And then we should just be able to kill everyone, like, in the next 2 turns. Pop the Adrenaline, pop the Master Planner. Let's go ahead and pop Acrobatics onto the Untouchable, which allows us to use Follow Through, and then Acrobatics on this Tactician, into another Adrenaline, pinpoint you. I could go ahead and just murder someone, I think, right now, if I wanted to. But instead, let's go ahead and Flick Flack, get rid of this Survivor. Pop another Prepared. Get rid of Flick Flack. What am I drawing into? All I draw? Hopefully. I mean, I could still just murder that guy on the right and have damage left over. Yeah, we just kill all those guys on turn 2, and we get a Parrying Shield, which is free damage. Not a whole lot, but it is free damage, which I'm not opposed to. Fighting Test Subject is going to be a little scary if he gets his first turn off, but I think we kill him before his first turn, so I'm not too worried. Let's pick up this Ricochet because Sly. I didn't even look at my deck. But that's going to be a lot of damage with Akabeko. Pop this Acro, get rid of Flick Flack. We're actually Tactician here. Then we could Dagger Throw, get rid of the Untouchable. Finesse. Pop the Acro. Get rid of this Master Planner. Pop this Adrenaline. We're at more cards and more energy than we started with without exhausting a single card. This is a little insane. Pop the Precise Cut. I should just get rid of that. I should have gotten rid of that a while ago, I think. Do this. Do this. Pop the... What am I drawing into? Pinpoint? I'll Shadow Step at the end, probably, into Pinpoint. What I should do, though, is... I mean, Murder's not even doing a lot of damage. Let's just go ahead and Shadow Step here. And see what I draw into. Okay, we get the Master Planner off. I mean, that was all turn 1. We did like 100 damage to him. We're seriously really strong. In a pretty stupid way. Enough so to where that poison isn't really useful. Because what? I just murder him for 80? Beautiful. Okay, Goblin Man. Give me another Adrenaline for free. Neutralize. Acrobatics. Tactician. Pop it Prepared. Into Flick Flack. Into Untouchable. Into another Adrenaline. Into Finesse. Into Master Planner. Pop the Corrosive Wave. You with a Precise Cut. Into a Prepared. Get rid of Follow Through. Hit him with a Pinpoint. Then a Dagger Throw. Discard this. Pop the Shadow Step. Pop Acrobatics. Into this. Into Prepared. Into Shadow Step. which gives me Tactician, which gives me Follow-Through, into Survivor, into Finesse. And you get 39 poison from that. Pop another Acrobatics, play the Corrosive Wave, and we are going to poison you even more. This is a little insane. These Piercing Wails are good cards, but they just end up looking bad because of how strong our deck is. How much poison can I give you? Quite a lot, it seems. But I think I'll just murder you here. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of overkill here. Snecko Skull is funny. Alright, I don't think I lost any HP at all this act. This recording is running extra long, though. Let's go ahead and upgrade Shadow Step to make that cost 0. I think that'll really make us go almost infinite. None of these are good. The blur is interesting. Having the 0-cost blur might be funny. Let's pop this Finesse into Master Planner. Here we go. We want to play the blur. Into Acrobatics. Pinpoint and neutralize you this turn. And then next turn we'll go all out. Oh, you're so screwed now. Pop the Adrenaline. Into Corrosive Wave, which is now Sly. Into Acrobatics, which is now Sly. Into Adrenaline. Into Prepared. Pop these two. Into a Neutralize. Into a Finesse. Into a Follow-Through. Into a Acrobatics. Into another Corrosive Wave. Into a Pinpoint. Into a Prepared. Into another Blur. Into a Dagger Throw. Get rid of this Piercing Wail, because I don't want it. And then murder you. Go next turn. Alright, let's see it. Finesse. Into a Prepared. Into playing this Piercing Wail, because I don't want it. Go Shadow Step. Go Survivor. Go Prepared. Untouchable. That was disappointing. Go Acrobatics. Into Corrosive Wave. Into an Adrenaline. Into a Neutralize. Into a Pinpoint. Into an Acrobatics. Into a Blur. And just play a bunch of everything, really. I can murder you for 132. But let's just pop the Shadow Step for now. This is more fun. Tactician. Prepared. More draw. My deck is playing itself. Oh my god, my deck is playing itself. Murder deals 162 now. I think I want a little more, though. Let's do some more draw. But you do die next turn. Oh. You're intangible. You got 13 extra health. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. We could stack a little more. Pop the Adrenaline. Pop the Dagger Throw into Acrobatics. Into Corrosive Wave. Into Prepared, which plays the Blur and the Untouchable. Into the Prepared, which plays the Acrobatics. Which plays the Tactician. Finesse. Prepared, which plays the Tactician. Into Pinpoint. Neutralize. Murder, just 204 damage now. All that damage turned into nothing. Pop the Shadow Step. Into the Acrobatics. And I think we might be infinite. This is the greatest pseudo-infinite I've ever seen. Let's play the Shadow Step first, and then the Acrobatics. So it discards my hand first before drawing everything. Let's discard the Corrosive Wave. We have 9 Corrosive Wave now. Pinpoint, pop the Acrobatics into the Survivor, which plays the Flick Flack, into Prepared, which plays that into Adrenaline, and then Murder does 250. We play it again. Pop everything. Hopefully we get some draw. Finesse, into Blur, into Neutralize, and Follow Through, Tactician, Prepared, Pinpoint, Prepared. Oh, we're so back. Oh my god, this deck is so stupid. Oh, we get the Acrobatics back again. Oh my god, we're so back. And the turn finally ends. 216 block, 4 times double damage, 4 more blur, and then we just kill him here. Holy shit, he's at 585 poison. Can we get him to 1,000 poison? Let's see. Ooh, oh no. We gotta make sure we play our lowest damage cards. And then let's play the Swift Potion while we have a lot of cards here. Pop the Shadow Step now. Discards tech. Oh my god. Never mind. We unfortunately cannot get him to 999 poison because he dies. Good fight. Cool. Silent is a little overtuned because of Sly. Let's go ahead and proceed and see. The Architect. Die! Proceed. Let's see how much damage we did. 2,232. Ascension 9 unlocked. Nice. That's definitely the strongest run I've ever had. Holy shit. Alright, that'll be all for today. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye. Oh, actually, first off, let's go ahead and check out these. Buy something. Merchant Lore just dropped. Currency was invented. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and desperate measures cost gold. Spend that gold to acquire a morsel of food, the sharpest of daggers, or a fashionable hat. Buy something. Approach any blue-clothed merchant on a green rug, and you'll be treated to a fantastic shopping experience. We don't turn away anybody. Disclaimer, this epic description was paid for by merchant. Not a big fan of the merchant. I'm more of a Wongos guy myself, but nice to see this lore. But we get Splash, Anointed, and Calamity. These look interesting. Alright, yeah, so that is going to be all for today, though. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.